First pitch moments away in Cleveland. The Red Sox and Indians come your way next. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do we need to know here, Danny?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball, and set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Just underway here in Cleveland. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tribe coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Number 35 waits on deck. The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot. Into the box, number 35, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Zero. 2-2. Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's Carlos Santana now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to left. Benintendi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Two out with the man at first. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. Still no score. Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 2 for 8.
J.D. Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Martinez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Count still at 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 1 for 4. behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Moreland leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
2-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy
designated
behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A bouncer to the left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On the ground to the right side. Pedroia is able to get there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll move to the third with no score. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bradley Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Three balls and a strike now to Bradley. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Here's Mookie Betts looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Bradley on at first, nobody out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. To 1-2 now. On a line, that's a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he set down for the first out.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Home now to Bogaerts. This pitch is popped up. Santana has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Martinez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Slow little grounder left side. Devers gloves it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting up, the catcher, Roberto. Perez.
Standing in, Roberto Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Sale has his target. First pitch on the way. Ball one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. The 2-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth. Still scoreless. Ready now, Andrew Benintendi as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. Vasquez stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Another 0-2 home. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to Santana. The double play. And that's how the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Indians nothing. Now in the box, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, number 35.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Sale is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman,
standing in, Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Santana is off at first with 2 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is popped up. Moreland in foul ground, and that's the third out. Indians leave one. They're down 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Betts is on the move. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled straight back. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. To third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Hops this one up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number
There's
8.
our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Digging in to try it again, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Luplow, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sail into the windup. First pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning, and he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Now batting.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Martinez leads off second with nobody out. Here's a pop-up now. Ramirez battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nick Moreland.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
2 strikes.
He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the stretch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and two to the Red Sox catcher. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him. You know, usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Nick Goody is called upon to pitch, now really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Goody.
Dustin Pedroia will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
swiftly hit here to the left side. The tag gets one. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Indians nothing. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a line to shortstop. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
The batter, number 35.
Into the box now, number 35, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now Carlos Santana as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Sales sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
A runner on first with 2 away. Count remains at 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Oliver Perez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Bradley Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's
2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Luplow giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Martinez.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's batting .412. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
A pause, and the 0-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Devers over at second. Bogaerts on at first with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And the inning is over. Red Sox settled for just the one. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Indians nothing. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's good.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Digging in, Franmil Reyes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So striding forward now, Jordan Luplow. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
The count now at 2-1. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Jason.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score.
Your attention, please.
So now, with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Brian Johnson.
Jason Kipnis will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He's set and the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And that's a fair ball. Line to the right side. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So striding in, Roberto Perez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Now the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with two away now.
Well, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. (0-1) count. Here it is. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2. Here it is. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Big spot. Two out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Indians forced to settle for one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox on top 2-1. Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36. Tyler Clifford.
In now, Mitch Moreland.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball three.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike three. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now batting, Christian Vasquez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
The batter number
Visiting
50,
Red Sox on top in the 8th inning as you get a look at the line score to this point.
Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
At the plate, number 35. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Barnes rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Set to deal on 2-2. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. The 3-0. Popped him up. Vasquez is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Hit to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jackie Bradley Jr. as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Here it comes on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's saved easily at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Shot to third. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-1. Brandon Workman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
44, Brandon Workman.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jose Ramirez.
Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carnage.
Coming to the plate now, Franmil Reyes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Workman, a right-hander going 6'5". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1 out, nobody on. Shot towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even now at 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Sale is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.